Hello, and welcome to Great Sleep. Get ready to listen and relax. Tonight I'll tell you a cozy bedtime story about the adventures of finding a magic star, which according to legend, can grant any wish. Samuel Turner was a man of books. As the librarian of a small, picturesque village nestled in the heart of the countryside, he had spent countless hours surrounded by dusty tomes and ancient manuscripts. But it wasn't just the knowledge within those pages that fascinated him, it was the legends and folklore that captured his imagination. The village itself was a sight to behold. Cobblestone streets wound their way through the center, lined with quaint cottages adorned with vibrant flowers. Each house seemed to have its own story, its own secrets whispered in the wind. The villagers, with their warm smiles and welcoming hearts, created an atmosphere of community and wonder. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Samuel would take a stroll through the village. He would greet his neighbors, stopping to chat about their day or share a laugh. But it was during these walks that his mind would wander to the legends he had read about in his books. He would imagine himself embarking on grand adventures, exploring hidden treasures, and encountering mystical creatures. His heart yearned for something more than the quiet life of a librarian, and he couldn't help but wonder if there was any truth to the stories he had read. One fateful day, as Samuel was organizing the library shelves, he stumbled upon an old, weathered book tucked away in a corner. Its pages were yellowed with age, and its spine creaked as he opened it. To his surprise, he found himself reading about a forgotten legend, a legend about a magic star. Intrigued, Samuel began to delve deeper into this mysterious tale. He scoured the library's archives, searching for any mention of the legend. He found snippets of information here and there, but nothing substantial. Determined to uncover the truth, he spent countless nights poring over ancient texts and maps. One evening, as Samuel was engrossed in his research, a soft knock on the library door interrupted his concentration. He looked up to see Mrs. Jenkins, the village's oldest resident, standing in the doorway. "Samuel, my dear," she said with a twinkle in her eye, "I couldn't help but notice your fascination with that old legend." Samuel smiled warmly at her. Mrs. Jenkins had always been a source of wisdom and insight in the village. "Yes, Mrs. Jenkins," he replied. "I can't seem to get it out of my mind. Do you know anything about the magic star?" Mrs. Jenkins nodded knowingly. "Ah, the magic star," she said. "It's a tale that has been passed down through generations. They say that it holds the power to grant any wish, but only those who truly believe can find it." Samuel leaned in closer, his curiosity piqued. "Have you ever seen the magic star, Mrs. Jenkins?" A wistful smile crossed her face. "Once, many years ago," she said softly. "On a moonlit night, I caught a glimpse of its shimmering light. It filled my heart with hope and wonder." Samuel's eyes widened with excitement. "Do you think it's still possible to find the magic star?" Mrs. Jenkins placed a hand on his shoulder. "Anything is possible, my dear," she said. "But remember, it is not just about finding the star, it is about believing in its magic." With those words of wisdom, Mrs. Jenkins left the library, leaving Samuel deep in thought. He knew that his quest to find the magic star would not be easy, but he was determined to uncover its secrets and discover if the legends held any truth. Word of Samuel's quest spread throughout the village, piquing the curiosity of its inhabitants. One by one, they approached him, eager to share their own stories and experiences related to the magic star. Each villager had a unique tale to tell, adding depth and richness to the legend. One sunny afternoon, Samuel found himself sitting in the garden of Mrs. Thompson, the village blacksmith. The sound of clanging metal filled the air as Mr. Thompson worked on a new horseshoe. "Samuel," he said, wiping his brow with a dirty rag, "I hear you're on a quest to find the magic star." Samuel nodded, a glimmer of excitement in his eyes. "Yes, Mr. Thompson. I've been researching the legend and speaking to the villagers about their experiences." Mr. Thompson chuckled, his strong hands gripping the horseshoe tightly. "Ah, the magic star," he said. "My great-grandfather used to tell stories about it. He claimed to have found the star and had his wish granted." Samuel leaned in closer, eager to hear more. "Did he ever say what his wish was?" Mr. Thompson paused for a moment, lost in thought. "He wished for prosperity and happiness for our village," he finally said. "And you know what? It came true. Our village has always been a place of warmth and community, but after his wish, it seemed to thrive even more." Samuel's eyes widened with wonder. "So, you believe in the power of the magic star?" Mr. Thompson nodded, a smile playing on his lips. "I do, Samuel. I believe that it holds the power to grant our deepest desires. Let us unite in our pursuit of dreams and see what wonders await us." With those words, Samuel felt a renewed sense of purpose. The support and belief of the villagers fueled his determination to uncover the truth behind the legend of the magic star. Armed with the stories and insights of the villagers, Samuel set out on a journey into the surrounding countryside. Armed with old maps and books, he scoured every nook and cranny, searching for hidden clues that would lead him to the magic star. As he ventured deeper into the wilderness, Samuel encountered natural wonders that left him breathless. Majestic waterfalls cascaded down moss-covered cliffs, their gentle roar filling the air. Ancient trees stood tall and proud, their branches reaching towards the heavens. With each step, Samuel felt himself drawn closer to his goal. One misty morning, as Samuel was exploring a dense forest, he stumbled upon an old stone marker hidden amongst the undergrowth. Excitement surged through his veins as he realized that this could be a clue to the location of the magic star. Carefully clearing away the moss and dirt, Samuel deciphered the faded inscription on the stone. It spoke of a hidden clearing deep within the woods, a place where dreams could come true. Heart pounding with anticipation, Samuel followed the directions outlined on the stone marker. He pushed aside branches and stepped over fallen logs, guided by an invisible force that seemed to draw him closer to his destination. As he ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew thick with magic. The sunlight filtered through the canopy above, casting a soft, golden glow on the forest floor. Samuel's senses were heightened as he listened to the rustling leaves and the distant chirping of birds. And then, as he rounded a bend in the path, he saw it, a shimmering light in the distance. It danced and flickered, casting an ethereal glow upon the surrounding trees. Heart pounding with excitement, Samuel quickened his pace. He knew he was getting closer to finding the magic star. The anticipation built within him, like a crescendo in a symphony, as he prepared himself for the possibility of making his own wish. With each step, Samuel's heart beat faster. The light grew brighter, illuminating the path before him. And then, as he emerged from the dense forest, he found himself standing in a hidden clearing. The clearing was bathed in a soft, golden light. Wildflowers bloomed in vibrant hues, their petals swaying in a gentle breeze. The air was thick with magic, and a hush fell over Samuel as he gazed upon the brilliance of the magic star. It hung in the sky like a radiant jewel, its light illuminating everything around it. Samuel approached the star with reverence, his steps slow and deliberate. He felt the weight of centuries of dreams and desires upon his shoulders. This was a moment that would forever change his life. Standing before the magic star, Samuel closed his eyes and took a deep breath. He thought of all the dreams he had carried within him, dreams of adventure, of love, of making a difference in the world. With every fiber of his being, he poured his hopes and dreams into that one wish. As he opened his eyes, Samuel felt a sense of peace and contentment wash over him. He knew that he had given everything to this moment, and whatever the outcome, he had already achieved something extraordinary. With a final glance at the magic star, Samuel turned and made his way back to the village. The journey had changed him, and he couldn't wait to share his experience with the villagers who had supported him every step of the way. Samuel returned to the village, his heart filled with joy and anticipation. Word spread quickly, and soon the entire community gathered in the town square to hear his tale. The villagers looked at him with eager eyes, their faces aglow with hope. Samuel stood before them, his voice filled with emotion. "I found the magic star," he announced, his words carrying the weight of his journey. "And I made my wish. But more importantly, I want to share with you the power of hope and belief." The crowd erupted in applause, their hearts filled with renewed hope and determination. Samuel knew that his journey had not only been for himself, but for the entire village. He had shown them that dreams were worth pursuing and that anything was possible with the power of belief. Inspired by Samuel's quest, the villagers began to pursue their own dreams and aspirations. The village buzzed with newfound energy and excitement. Artists painted vibrant murals on the walls of their homes, musicians filled the air with melodies, and entrepreneurs launched businesses that celebrated the unique spirit of the village. The ripple effect of Samuel's journey spread throughout the community, transforming lives and creating a sense of possibility. The village became a beacon of creativity and inspiration, drawing visitors from far and wide who were captivated by its magic. Children ran through the streets, their laughter echoing in the air. Families gathered in the town square for impromptu concerts and performances. The village had become a place where dreams could come true, where the power of belief could shape reality. Samuel watched with pride as the village flourished under the spell of hope and belief. His quest had left a lasting impact on the community, reminding them of the power of dreams and determination. The once sleepy village had transformed into a vibrant tapestry of dreams come true. As the village thrived, Samuel continued to cherish the memory of his encounter with the magic star. He realized that while the star was extraordinary, there was also magic to be found in everyday moments. The laughter of children playing in the streets, the scent of freshly baked bread wafting from the local bakery, the warmth of a neighbor's smile. These were all small miracles that made life worth living. Samuel encouraged the villagers to appreciate the beauty of small-town life and the wonders that surrounded them. Together, they embraced the everyday magic that had always been there, waiting to be noticed. The village became known not only for its enchanting legends and stories, but also for its ability to find joy and wonder in the simplest of moments. Visitors would come from far and wide, drawn by the village's reputation as a place where magic was not just a myth, but a way of life.